Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the day with our devotional, and it is called Undeniable Trust. Surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age. And that's in Matthew 28:20. And our devotion reads, have you ever heard a personal story that has made you weep? Have you watched as that person overcame undeniable odds and still clung to Jesus? Were you in awe, or did you have confidence that you would react the same in a tragedy or a difficult situation? Our response to shattered dreams is incredibly important in our spiritual walk. No matter how we feel, our job is to have complete trust and confidence that God is with us, walking right alongside us, holding our hand. We are called to love Him even when it feels like He's not there. We are called to be faithful even when it doesn't feel like He's faithful back. He is. Trusting in God is pleasing to Him. He does the rest of the work for us. Isn't that beautiful? We have to let go and trust Him in the wake of shattered dreams. God will take our hand and lead us during the hard work. Have you ever had a tough circumstance where you've had to press into God like never before? How did you respond? He wants you to reach out to Him in those hard moments. His love is the best remedy. I circled the word feel because feeling is an emotion, and sometimes we can feel a certain way, but we still have to press through and do what we have to do. And if God is saying that trusting Him is pleasing Him, and that's all we have to do, and He'll do the work for us, that is a beautiful thing. Why wouldn't I do that? But see, what I'm learning is, you guys, that life is truly about perspective. It really is. And trusting in God really causes for a renewing of your mind. That is so true. And it is extremely hard to trust God when you're going through hard situations, when you don't have faith in God. But see, when you build your trust in the Lord, you build your faith in the Lord, and vice versa. And so when the hard times come, because they will come, I don't want to necessarily say it's easy, but it does become easier than before. And what I've learned and what I am learning is that we don't pray to God for easy times or for, not to go through trials and tribulations, because the Bible says that as believers, we're going to go through that. As believers, some of us will even go through persecution. You know what I mean? So we shouldn't pray not to go through hard times, but pray and ask God for strength to endure the hard times. Because that is where your character is built. That's where your faith becomes exposed. That's when your trust becomes exposed. That's when you show God if you truly trust in Him or not. Because we have to understand that God knows all. So there's nothing that can catch Him off guard. And so if we believe that, then that really brings comfort to us. That brings comfort and that brings peace. Because if He knows what's going to happen in my future, and if I know that good will come to me because I love the Lord, then why should I fret at all? And that's where we go back to the perspective and the renewing of the mind And that is how you develop undeniable trust in God. God has been so good, and I just want to say this. I just want to say this, and then I'm going to get off. Don't allow the world and the things of the world and the people of the world to deter you for what God has for you. Be strong, stay honest, stay faithful, and trust that God will expose and shed light on the deceitful. And in the process, He will keep you covered and protected. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.